everybody, welcome to BrickVault. My name's Jack, and today is a very small Lego city set live build for you. I know we missed a couple of live stream days last week. We're crazy busy. Mike's about to go on a big vacation, and we're getting a bunch of stuff done, so we didn't live stream last week, but we are live streaming this week. And this is a pretty small one, like I said. It's 144 pieces. It's only got a couple of minifigs, just a few small vehicles, one really, and the rest are just motorcycles, which doesn't really count as a build for a vehicle. Recommended for ages 5 to 12, so it's a super easy building difficulty. And let's see, it sells for kind of a high price. It sells for, Lego Shop has it at $25 right now. I know Amazon has it for $20, but it sells for, I think, €20 or 18 pounds. So it's a pretty high part to price ratio. These Lego city sets, especially police sets and fire station sets, they're always going to be a bit more expensive than your average one. That's just the name of the game, though. Let's get this thing open. It doesn't necessarily mean that they're bad sets. I think it's just such a popular theme that Lego knows that they can just kind of always consistently charge a little bit more for these kinds of sets. So that's what's going on with this set. And hello, everybody. Welcome to the stream. Glad to be back. Things are going swimmingly well here at the studio, and I hope things are going well for you guys back home, wherever the home may be. One manual that you can see, one set of stickers, kind of, not too many, but they're kind of big, and two bags. Bag number 2 that you see, and this is the bag 1. So let's open up bag 1, get the manual open, and let's get the build started. All right. Let's see, and this theme, I remember this theme always kind of being like the drag stuff around. Like every police set that came out, this was, I think, I want to say summer 2016, or maybe this was like part of the 2017 wave. Gosh, I don't even remember. But it's like every single set for this wave for police was like, a bad guy's dragging a safe of money around with this vehicle. Okay, now he's dragging a safe of money around with another vehicle. Now he's dragging a safe of money around with another vehicle. It was like every single set was like insert bad guys and police, a safe, and a chain. And that was basically like everything that happened. These updated police officer figs are pretty awesome though. I'm liking the look of both of them, very much so. We've got our, this looks like a guy that is the motorcycle driver, one of the drivers. Actually, they're both motorcycle drivers. And yeah, he's got a visor. One of the sets that came out earlier in this same wave, we got a really cool female police officer motorcycle driver, and she came with an alternate hairpiece, which was really cool. This female driver does not come with an alternate hairpiece, unfortunately. But I think the detailing for the body is very nice. I will show all the detailing much closer up at the end, as always. And it looks like she comes with an extra little accessory. Well, the police officer is supposed to come with handcuffs. Surprise, surprise. And then the female officer comes with what I think is some sort of directional indicator little paddle. So she can like sort of wave stuff over. I don't know how she's supposed to drive with that, but that's what they gave you. And so we've got 2 different interior shells for the bikes. Here, let me move all this kind of stuff around. 2 different interior shells for the bikes, and then here are the 2 exterior shells. And it's not going to be too much of a difficult figure out to get which one on which. Pretty easy. Some sticker time. How big is your studio? Love the channel. That was a question from Rebel9090. Our studio is pretty big. I don't know the square footage off the top of my head, but we've got this main room that I'm building in right now, which is decently sized. It's actually our biggest room. The one I'm in right now is our biggest room. Ooh, maybe the city is our biggest room. They're pretty close in size. Ooh, okay, and we've got some shifter pedals on the sides. And then the studio's got one small office for Mike, one small room about the same size for our light studio. My office in the back is a little bit bigger next to the window. And then Yeah, it's not huge, but it's way better than a garage. That's what I'll say. Wow, it is way better than a garage. We had a garage setup before this. Like most enthusiasts that that move, you know, maybe they'll dedicate like a big room in your house or part of a room in your house to Lego. But often it gets put into the garage, and that's what happened with us. So, oh, wait a second. I'm supposed to not attach this to the body just yet. I'm supposed to add some nice little ventilation detailing on the side of this. I think it's a more powerful bike. This is kind of, it's got a dirt bike feel to it, and then this one is definitely the sort of supercharged one, the faster bike. It looks like it's supposed to be doing a bit more speed, the high-speed chases and stuff. Well, this can follow in more difficult terrain, I should say. This is nice. It's an actual print, not a sticker. Probably going to be the only print of the entire set. That's just a guess, but it looks all right. And then, of course, as soon as I say that, it is time to now put on the stickers. So let's get the stickers going. I do actually think the stickers on the side of this bike look alright though. Okay. And then it's a very specific place to put these things though. The guidelines are really exact for this particular thing, but I think that looks alright. Let's get the second sticker on. Are you gonna do a live build Lego City Jungle upcoming sets? Yes, I believe we are. I don't know if we're getting every single Lego Jungle City set, because there's a ton. That big one looks awesome. I do like the look of that big one. And it's interesting, we're getting minifigs with machetes now. I mean, that's the natural tool in a jungle. So that's cool. I want to get some cool machete molds for our minifig accessories. Yeah, and some of them, there's this cool, the one I really liked was the off-road it looked like a helicopter that's like meant to be sort of landed in like really rough areas, so it has like these big wheels in the back and it can hold some cargo underneath. I thought that was one of the cooler vehicles from the jungle theme. So I'm assuming you guys all saw the announcement for all the official pictures for the 2017 summer wave sets. I'm pretty stoked about most of it. I'm pretty happy with this wave. A little bit more happy with this wave than I was about the last one. Some cool Star Wars stuff is coming along the way. Big fan of that Scout Trooper. Big fan of that Scout Trooper. That was just one of the times I heard the title of the set for the Scout Trooper, and I was like, that sounds like we could get a buildable fig scale version of the speeder bike, and then it ended up being true, which made me really happy. Alright, so we're putting some monies on the inside of this. And then of course we've got a safe. It comes with, I think, maybe one extra monies, usually. I just call it a monies. It's just a dollar bill piece. Yes, this set has only 144 pieces and sells for 25 bucks. So, definitely not the greatest part to price ratio. In fact, one of the worst, I think, in 2017 so far. There was that, I don't know if you guys saw, if you guys watched the news from last Saturday. Oh, dang it. I don't know if you saw the news from last Saturday, but there's this bus set, and it doesn't look like it's a lot of pieces. It doesn't look like it's a lot of pieces. Maybe like 300 pieces or something, and they're trying to sell it for like I don't know, like 50 or 60 bucks. I can't remember. I remember just seeing it and being like, wow, that is way too much. They're asking way too much. So yeah, every now and then Lego does like a really cool city set, like actually not every now and then. It's like specifically every quarter. It feels like they do a really cool city set. And they're like the coolest one of the entire season always happens to just be like way more expensive, just way more expensive than the rest of them that came out that same season, which I think is a little bit unfair. It's a little bit too bad. that that's the way it's usually set up, but it's just what I've been noticing. Okay, this is an okay build for a safe. It's fine. Nothing special. It is meant to be kind of knocked about, so you can very easily drag this around. This is the thing that's supposed to be rattling all over the ground, being dragged by a chain. So you can't have this thing popping open on accident too much, or you're not going to get a whole lot of play out of it, and then bam. I think that's that. I think I just finished it. Yes, I did. Okay. So bag 1 is done. Officially halfway through. Is that really already halfway through the set? See, the interesting thing about this set is, because it's the smaller one, we had like a bank robbery set that also came out this wave with like a tractor, and you could pull the tractor, like the ATM machine, like straight out of the side of the building, which I thought was a pretty good function. And this one, they said, you know what? For the smaller version, let's just have one vehicle, couple of motorcycles to give chase, and no building. Let's just pretend that they've already pulled this out of the side of the bank. You can even say, oh, it's just Safe Incorporated. That's a creative name. And yeah, so this is they take the other scenario out, and they just say, you know what? Just skip the introductions, go straight to the chase. That's what this set is. Okay. Magic Treehouse, my favorite series. Hey Jack, what is your favorite Lego theme of all time? Favorite Lego theme of all time is City. City is my favorite Lego theme of all time. Just because we wouldn't really have Lego if we wouldn't have City. I feel like system stuff was like some of the first stuff coming out for Lego. And this, I mean, the fact that this set is kind of overpriced, also just goes to show that City is still like extremely popular. Lego doesn't just add like a really high price to a set like this sort of just because. They do it because they know people are willing to pay. And I feel like this is just a theme that people, you know, everybody likes to have sort of the cool, like weird kind of guys like roaming around their city, like sort of the highlights, like the Star Wars figs and other licensed characters and stuff like that. But they do that within the context of having like some fun, regular, everyday stuff that people build within the Lego sort of world. Because the super extravagant kind of different figs that you can get from Lego, from TV shows or the space stuff or the Next Center Nights, they only look really crazy and weird and stuff when you have like a backdrop of them looking strange, out of place within a normal sort of rule of a Lego city. That's just my opinion. How things look crazier and they look different when you put them out of context. So I kind of like Lego City in that it gives you the sort of basis of kind of creating everyday life, which is always fun. But it also serves to make the strange things that you get from Lego, the sort of outliers, to look even more strange and be even more interesting. So that's my take on the whole thing, and bam, here we go. We're adding a nice big long sticker to this. Here we go. Try not to mess it up too much. Not bad. It's actually pretty darn good. All right. Boom, 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 boom. I hope this truck build is good. This whole build is basically based on how good or bad this truck is gonna look. I mean, I do like that we get two different police bikes. That was a good touch. I would have been sorely disappointed if we got just the single fast bike, but I think it was good that we get the alternate version. Sort of, we've got our speed demon cop, and then we've got our off-roader cop in case this truck decides to escape in the backwoods or something, which it looks like it'll be able to. It looks like a pretty rough and rugged vehicle from what I can tell. It's a tow truck. All right. Okay, do you like Ninjago? Sometimes I like Ninjago. I will say I don't follow the TV show, so let me just put that out there. Don't follow the TV show. Don't really know much about the characters, and I have no shame in admitting that, but sometimes I look at a Ninjago theme, and I'll usually like an entire theme or just not like an entire theme. I feel like that's usually how it goes for me, for Ninjago. I'll just be like, I don't know what came out this last. I liked this very most recent one with the Vermilion guys. I thought some of the vehicles were cool. I thought some of the minifigs were really excellent. But the wave before that, I wasn't really a big fan of. And then I liked the wave after, like before. It's almost like wave on, wave off. Like I like one wave, and then I don't like the other one. So yeah, I don't know. Ninjago, it does it sometimes. It's cool, but I don't really follow it for like any story or character stuff. I just kind of like the builds. That's basically it. I do have high hopes for the Ninjago movie, though. I think the Ninjago movie is definitely going to be a bit more fun, a little bit more interesting, because it's made to be standalone. So people that don't know anything about the Ninjago TV show can just jump in and be like, all right, like, you know, they're going to kind of reintroduce some of the old characters, totally reintroduce bad guys, and they'll probably have some sort of references or throwbacks to people that are actual fans of the original Ninjago series, but it's supposed to just be like a brand new thing that like people that don't have to know anything about Ninjago can still go and see the Ninjago movie and like it. So that's something I'm happy about, because I don't know anything about the Ninjago series, really. I know there's always these blades or items that they all have to collect a bunch of in order to defeat the bad guy. It's like the same. It's like Dragon Ball Z of Lego. It's like, oh, the bad guys are even bigger and crazier this time. Let's collect all of these of one thing and get really powerful and then defeat them. And I don't know. If you grew up with one of those series and then you see another one come along, you're like, that's the only sound I know how to make when I think about Ninjago. Oh, here we go. Sorry, I was building that off camera. I don't care for Ninjago either, says AMW Lego Films. The Hulkbuster set is just awesome. I agree. I think the Hulkbuster set was probably one of the most successful Marvel sets, at least for that wave. And for good reason. They just did a good job. The Hulkbuster's cool. The Ultimate Collector Series Hulkbuster came out, but like was really, really popular on Lego Ideas, and it looked so good. And I was following a few different guys, because when the Hulkbuster set came out, I want to say like 3 or 4 like really, really good Lego builders all attempted to just build the Hulkbuster on their own. And their attempts were just so much cooler than the original set too. There was some really cool stuff coming from the Lego community when that set came out. That was what I remember, because I was reporting on like mock news and stuff, and I was seeing all these cool builds come out. Favorite TV shows: Ninjago, Voltron, How to Train Your Dragon, and Young Justice. I did say your name. Crazy. They should continue the old regular night set. I couldn't agree with you more. Johan Gregory. Johan? I don't know. Sometimes that J is silent. Yes, no, I agree. The night sets are awesome. I want to do some old school night set collection videos. Like, check out the evolution of, like, the Lego Knight. Like, Nexo Knights got me really, really pumped in the beginning when they first announced it. I was like, sweet, I love Knights. But then it got very kind of weird, and I don't know, like the color combination is just insane for Nexo Knights. And some of it's pretty cool, and some of it's pretty creative, but I think, yeah, just bringing back like classic ninja, classic space, classic any of that stuff. I mean, that's of course the sort of mantra I think of an adult Lego fan. They're always just like, yeah, bring back the classics. That's what we like. And I think there's sort of a beauty to the simplicity too, when you just like, all right, it's just a night set, you know, it's like here they are trying to, you know, storm a castle or something, or here they are, you know, getting into some battle by a river, you know, just like basic stuff, like nothing fancy, nothing too crazy. I feel like that's always a lot of fun. Oh, interesting, this shield piece looks, oh, sorry, is the camera bugging out on you? We're almost there, by the way. It might not look like we're almost there, but we're kind of actually getting pretty close. Yeah, look at that. Windshield and roof. One piece and then another piece. Now, it just looks so much more complete, those 2 tiny little steps. And this is the last sticker I'm glad to say that the set doesn't have a whole lot of stickers, which is something I'm always a fan of. If you can get away with not having them. What was it? Those Speed Champion sets are pretty nuts. That little Formula 1 set I think had 30 stickers last week, which was a lot. A lot. Oops. Yeah. Poof. Put it in this way. There we go. Just about there now. It's pretty much this and then adding the wheels, and we should be good to go. Is that it? Yeah, I think we're just adding the wheels. Oh, you know what I forgot to do? I forgot to build the bad guy. Usually it tells you to do that in the beginning of every manual. You know, build the figure in the set first. I'm going to assume he comes with a golden crowbar. Oh, and a beanie. This is probably his as well. I like the print for his face. This is my favorite. That's my favorite print for the set for sure. There we go. The beanie's on there now. All right, I'll show you guys close up what I'm talking about. Of course, at the end, let me get those wheels on, and we can get the final review started. So yeah, this not such a crazy build, was it? It's really fast. All right. Did anyone see something? He just entered. And Lego Minecraft came in too late. Lego Minecraft came in too late? I feel like that's part of a conversation I only just saw a part of. How did you get to put link down? I can't. Is the way for me to become a moderator too? No, we already have enough moderators. If you guys can't tell. All right, boom. Check this out. I'm going to assume that we add. Hold on, I'm just skipping ahead in the manuals. Maybe we do. Okay, yeah. So this is going to have a chain that's attached to the hook, which I'm just assuming. Sorry, it's a weird song. Is that a weird song? It's a super weird one. This is back when I did a Halloween. There we go. Okay, so we got a chain attached. Oh wait, hold on. The golden crowbar goes on the side of the truck, and then I'm assuming this thing. What the heck? Okay, I'm gonna put this on the side of the truck here, anyways. The blowing torch thing, and then this other crowbar here. So you have a choice between different crowbars. Oh yeah, here's the extra money piece. Might as well I'm just gonna put it loose in. I know, I think it can fit in here. All right, so final review for the set is officially starting now. Let's start with the big thing, the build. This is the truck. So this actually kind of reminds me of a certain kind of tow truck. This is sort of the more modern kind of tow truck. I don't know if you guys follow this sort of thing, but the new tow truck has a much higher back bed wall that's really reinforced, and the truck itself is like shorter, so the bed is a lot shorter. And there we have just the tank. These things can haul too. These things are fast, and they got an insane amount of torque. So that's what's going on for this guy here. I think it looks decent. I kind of like this solid wall built up here that matches up with the emergency lights. And then this is good. I think the whole build for the back bed actually works really well. You cannot like the style of this truck, that's fine, but I think they did a very good job showcasing sort of what a slightly more modern version of a tow truck actually looks like these days. Roof just pops off. These little clip pieces actually aren't really used to clip anything in, but they do hold the roof up. And you can just sit your minifig in just fine. No problems there. Fit the roof on without hopefully popping into the head of the minifig. Nope, no problems. The doors do open, but you're never going to use them because they're never convenient and you can't really get a minifig in and out. And it holds on to a golden crowbar and a black crowbar. Plus, I just put this here on the side. I think that works fine there. You could probably fit this into the back. This is a blowtorch, I think, for melting metal or something. You could also just fit it into the back end of the crane arm if you wanted, but that would limit your crane arm mobility. It can move around pretty easily. This is really what it's all about right here. This is the main function of the set. You can just basically, I think you just attach it pretty much anywhere onto the roof. Yep, there you go. There it is. There it is, everybody. That's actually works fine. It works just fine. It doesn't catch on anything. You can really, oh, I think I broke something off. What did I break off? Oh, I broke off my back bumper. Okay. But yeah, it works pretty well. Yeah, you can mess around all you like. You can, let me see if I can try this. Just there's a hook here, and then there's a little, can I angle this in a way that can get the wheel? Ooh, yeah, that's kind of cool. It doesn't rattle around. It's not as fun, but I got the hook to go around the sort of opening the turn wheel on the vault door. So that's kind of nice. It actually stays on pretty easily as well. Ooh, and oh wow, and it kind of like opens up the door on its own. Perfect segue to the second part. So this is the vault itself. Actually, I think that's totally fine. I think it looks fine. This is the back, just that open little slip that all those little extra mini vaults have. This is the door, just a basic sticker detailing here. That's also a sticker detailing that says Safe Incorporated. Not that safe today, it's getting rubbed. There's a jewel on the top, and there's three. There's just three? I could have sworn I put a fourth one in there. Nope, yeah, there's just three. There's just three monies, $100 bill monies pieces in there. And then let's get into the bikes. Well, I'll show off the minifigs too. Let me show the minifigs before we get into the bikes, might as well. This is our bad guy. I'm going to zoom it in now because we got a slightly closer shot for you. All right. Hopefully it won't mess up a little bit. Okay, so there's our, whoop, sorry. Oh, this is the back of him. What's that tucked away? Is that dynamite in his pocket? I think it totally is dynamite. It's got dynamite with a little fuse, yeah. Dynamite and matches tucked away in his back pocket. Probably not the best fire safety rules I've ever seen. But this is the whole, the print for his face is the best. Look at that, he's got the sort of mutton chops and the really big bushy eyebrows. It's kind of a reddish brown print. Looks great. And I think this print for his torso is actually unique. I don't know if I've seen, it's got the prisoner stripes and the reflective vest on top, plus dynamite. I think this is just unique. Both the torso, well, I don't know, maybe the head. The head's probably not unique, but it is definitely uncommon, and I think it looks great. So it's a great looking bad guy. He's a lot cooler. He's a bit more unique than what we get for our police officers. This is our female police officer motorcycle cop. Pretty good. They also used this print for her body for like the helicopter pilot as well. So they're sort of interchanging this as just like, all right, you're a police officer and you fly and or drive something for the police. But the detailing is excellent. It's awesome. This is what her face looks like. She's got the kind of raised eyebrow smirk and nothing else on the back. Just the single expression. I feel like I've seen this expression used for the female villain as well. But maybe I'm mistaken on that. And her motorcycle, because she's got this baton thing, that actually can go into the back side of this motorcycle. And there, this is her bike. So not too bad. I'm trying to like look into the screen and make sure that she's like still in shot, but you twist the hands in, you lift the arms up, and then you just get them to match up. And hopefully you can get her, sorry about that, just get her hands, fingers, there we go, okay. You got one hand in, that's fine, that's good enough for me now. But anyways, yeah, not bad, not bad. The bike itself this is the sleeker, faster, slightly bigger bike. Just kind of sitting down there, oh, whatever. I'll spend more time trying to get her in the actual position without it jumping all over the screen. But let's get this second guy. This is the other cop, the motorcycle. Oh, this is the other cop, the motorcycle cop. And it's in focus. Okay, so he comes with the handcuffs. And this is a pretty standard print also for the police officer. It says police, he's got a walkie-talkie. Does it? I see he's on channel number 8. Can you see? Oh, sorry, hold on. Come on. This camera likes to mess around. Okay, there we go. He's on channel number 8 for his walkie-talkie. Ooh, you can just maybe barely see that. And he's not a bad look for his face either. Nice big bushy mustache and no alternate expression. Just the single cop big bushy mustache face. And there he is. And he is sat upon the, see if I can get him one-handed with his handcuffs. And there we go. How's it going, Mike? Bam! Mike just entered the room, everybody! Everybody go crazy! Alright, so that's it. So we've got our off-road motorcycle bike here, and we've got our on-road. I mean, they're both for the road, but this guy's definitely looks like definitely looks like he's meant for taking this sort of off to the next level. This is the Speed Demon here, and we've got our bad dude. We've got our bad dude. And let me push him forward. And let's zoom the camera out so we can see the rest of the set. This is final thoughts. Final thoughts are, I think the set is fine. I think the set totally did exactly what it said it was going to do on the front. I think the build for the actual truck is good, the tow truck itself. We got two different kinds of motorcycle bikes for the cops, which was a very good idea. Very glad that we didn't get any repeats. Exclusive printing. I'm pretty sure that is exclusive printing for the bad guy. Fine build for the safe. But at the end of the day, this is still a $25 set that they're trying to sell for 144 pieces, which is an incredibly bad part-to-price ratio. It just is. There's no getting around that. Just about any set will give you a lot more pieces. And the pieces that you're getting from this set aren't particularly, like, crazy good. They're not some special parts. You're not going to be getting anything really that unique aside from what's coming on to this particular torso piece here. Other than that, it is bread and butter, just kind of the same stuff that you pretty much can find in most city sets and have been able to find for many, many years. So, I do know that Amazon is currently selling this for 20% off at $20. There is actually a link in the description below for the slightly cheaper version of this set. But even then, $20 for a 144-piece set, it's still not the greatest. Like, even at $5 off, it is still, I don't know. You know, it's the way the city sets, these particular city sets kind of always go. I wouldn't say waiting for the next version of this set to come out will be cheaper. It won't be. I'm almost positive of that. But it's fine. It's fine for what it was going for. I just don't think, personally, as for having built so many sets similar to this, I wouldn't actually consider this like worthwhile to purchase, unless this is something that you're actually really into. It's fine. It's fine. Expensive. It's fine. That's my final thoughts. Let me hit this button here. F3. Yeah, there we go. So, that's it for this episode, everybody. I hope you guys enjoyed hanging out for this little live stream. We don't have a lot of big sets right now to live stream. I might go out to the Lego store and grab a few other ones, things that I was gonna get and then didn't get. I know that I've had my eye on two specific ones that have been kind of itching to get, so I might end up showing a live stream of those later down the week. But other than that, yeah, there's going to be a couple of smaller episodes scheduled. I think we're just going to keep it to the morning. The thing is, we're trying to live stream later in the afternoon, but we just kept on forgetting. Like, I mean, we're really busy, and that was part of it, but we also were just, like, forgetting and stuff. So, we're going to be live streaming in the morning, 11 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. I hope you guys enjoyed hanging out. Wow, I was building underneath. I'm still finding other Lego pieces underneath the white bottom here. Anyways, that's it for this episode. Thanks for watching, and we will see you next time at BrickVault.